patient years ago. So I know the place in Kenny and Tracy's heart where this whole organization and program is coming from. I remember Andrea having to go through all the treatments and the painful procedures, and I know the things that really helped put a smile back on her face was getting the prize afterwards, whether it's a Barbie, which she always loved. And I know during those times when your kids are hurting and going through pain, just to see a smile makes such a difference.
Kids in the hospital don't have a choice about so many things that happen to them, whether it's an invasive procedure like a surgery or even an IV that has to be placed. I think the ability for a child to come and choose a toy is actually a great thing that can help give them some sense of control again over their situation. And of course the joy of getting a toy is always great too for kids. So.
Our first experience with Andrea's Closet actually was 7 years ago when Austin was in the hospital. He had a type of childhood cancer called Burkitt's-like non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And like anybody that goes through any type of illness, especially cancer and stuff like that, it's absolutely a catastrophic event that happens. You have these healthy kids that every day are going along playing and enjoying life, and all of a sudden one day you go to the doctor, you find out you have a lump, and before you know it, you find out that you had cancer. So that was 7 years ago that we went through that with Austin. Some very, very dark times. I mean, it's an absolute struggle.
I just remember back going through all the cancer and everything, and just being constantly administered all the drugs and IVs and getting all the needles injected into you, and that was probably the worst part of it all. And knowing that I could just walk down to this closet and open it up and there was toys there just for me to, pick whatever I want. And
for the entire family, parents, Austin, we have 2 other siblings, just a tough time for people to have to go through that.
These kids go through so much. We wanted to do something to take away their fears, like a new toy, a shopping spree, a day away, just anything to help get smiles on these kids' faces.
It was very depressing when I was in the hospital the second time because I was older. I wanted to be, like a normal kid, being with my friends, going to the movies, going shopping. And I didn't get to do none of that, and that's not fair.
When Andrea was in the hospital, it was like you could imagine. It was not anything normal. It took over our lives. It wasn't going to work, going home, watching TV, going out and doing things. It was going to work, going to the hospital, going to work, going to the hospital, and it was just, that's the way it was. It was our everyday life. And so we created Andrea's Closet because we know what it was like going through all those hospital visits and stays and treatments. So we wanted to create something to make a difference. It started out with just a toy closet, and now we have all these other programs. We have a financial relief program that'll help families that are struggling through financial problems while they're in the hospital. We have a burial fund which provides finance for families who have lost their child. We have a day away program that just gets the family, the siblings, all out for the day, considering they're all in and out of the hospital all the time. It's just some normalcy outside of the hospital. We have laptops for kids, which will help these kids that are in the hospital for long periods of time be able to keep up with their schoolwork and communicate with family and friends.
Of her treatment, knowing Tracy and Kenny and Grandma and Grandpa, and just taking care of her from the start of their whole ordeal, and just seeing her smile when she would get a prize after all the painful procedures that she had to go through.
We had told him about Andrea's Closet before we did whatever procedure that we had done. And when we were finished with it, he was like, all done, can I go get a toy now? And we took him to go get his toy, and he was just the happiest child ever. And forgot about what we had just done previously.
I know for a fact that they come in, they get their toy when they first come in, and they get a toy when they leave, and they don't let us forget about that. They'll say, "Oh, I'm leaving today. When do I get to go to the closet and get my goodbye toy?" So it helps to make their experience in the burn center a little bit more manageable, a little bit more friendly.
To do this for so many other kids is a wonderful, amazing program that they have going.
On behalf of the Arizona Children's Center here at Maricopa Integrated Health System, I just want to thank Andrea's Closet for all the help that they've provided over the years with the toys.
Thank you, Andrea's Closet, for all you've done for me.
Thank you, Andrea's Closet. Thank you, Andrea's Closet.